Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. 3 new names linked to Lakers coaching search for Darvin Ham replacement. 3 top assistant coaches in the NBA have been linked to the Los Angeles Lakers as potential candidates to replace the recently fired Darvin Ham. Los Angeles Times' Dan Woik added Denver's David Adelman, Minnesota's Mike Honoria, and Dallas' Sean Sweeney to Boston's Charles Lee as the assistant coaches who could merit consideration. Tyronn Lue remains their top choice, but Lue and the Los Angeles Clippers have mutual interest in a contract extension. As of midweek, the team is still in the early stages, with both internal team sources and external coaching sources describing the Lakers as taking their time. Unless something changes with, say, Tyronn Lue, Woik wrote on May 8. While Lue represents the Lakers putting a premium on experience instead of a first-time coach like Ham, Woik added that the Lakers are casting a wide net. Yes, that means coaches with established records in the big seat on the sidelines. But it also means consideration of some of the most highly regarded assistant coaches, including those still working in the postseason such as Denver's David Adelman, Minnesota's Mike Honoria, Boston's Charles Lee, and Dallas' Sean Sweeney. And yes, it means consideration for broadcaster/podcaster JJ Redick, who will receive serious consideration despite no coaching experience beyond his son's youth team in New York City, Woik wrote. Golden State's Kenny Atkinson is the other assistant coach, who has previous head coaching experience, with the Brooklyn Nets, who are being considered, along with former Milwaukee Bucks champion coach Mike Budenholzer. Budenholzer is the only available coaching candidate who has won an NBA title as a head coach. So, the oddsmakers have installed him as the favorite to land the job for a team with rapidly closing championship window with LeBron James. DraftKings Sportsbook has Budenholzer as plus 225 favorite to replace him with Redick, plus 260, and Lue, plus 290, not far behind him. Budenholzer guided the Bucks to their first NBA championship in 50 years with Giannis Antetokounmpo, whose transition game and power plays resembles James' style. According to ESPN's Zach Lowe, the Lakers' top choice is Lue if he becomes available. The Lakers have been openly smitten with the idea of getting Ty Lue, ESPN's Zach Lowe said on the Lowe Post podcast on Tuesday, May 7. Lue was James' coach in Cleveland when they won the city's first NBA title in 2016. They went to 3 NBA finals together. That's his guy, an anonymous NBA executive told Heavy Sports' Sean Devaney on April 30. Out of all the coaches LeBron has ever had, the one he singles out is Ty. Now he is in a position where he has free agency on his side and he can maybe force the team to do something to get his guy if he gets fired. But Lue has already made his intentions known to remain with the Lakers' crosstown rival Clippers. I don't really have a comment on that, Lue told reporters after losing to the Mavericks in the first round last week. I mean, it's great to be wanted, that's a really good feeling, but like I said, I want to be here and hopefully we're able to solidify that. LeBron James should be the next Lakers coach, according to Byron Scott. The Los Angeles Lakers started their offseason by cleaning house and firing Darvin Ham and his assistants following a first-round exit at the hands of the Denver Nuggets in this season's playoffs. Contrary to other rumors and views by observers and analysts, Byron Scott said the Lakers should hand the coaching reins to LeBron James. Since firing Ham, multiple names have popped up as the possible next Lakers head coach, including Mike Budenholzer and ex-Lakers guard Tyronn Lue. Former Lakers assistant Jason Kidd was previously in the rumored mix, but his contract extension with the Dallas Mavericks dashed the possibility of his return to Los Angeles. The Lakers are looking for their 5th head coach in the last 10 years, with Darvin Ham's stint only lasting 2 seasons. Byron Scott, a former Lakers player himself from 1983 to 1993 and from 1996 to 97, gave the bold and unorthodox statement as he believes that since LeBron James has so much input on the team's strategy and decisions, he might as well take control of the game plans as well as player coach, skip to the 0-18 mark. My recommendation for the next Lakers coach, and out of the 8 or 9 names that I've heard, his name wasn't on there, is make LeBron James the head coach. Make him the coach, Scott said on Undisputed. Listen, I got nothing but love and respect for LeBron. I love him. I think he's one of the greatest players that ever played this game, but it's obvious to me at least that he's making a lot of decisions that's going on in this organization from a coaching standpoint to a player standpoint. So if you're going to allow him to make those decisions, all right, sit on the bench and make those decisions as well as be head coach. Scott thought that J.J. Redick as a name floated to become the next Lakers head coach was laughable. Coincidentally, the former NBA veteran swingman is LeBron James' co-host on the podcast Mind the Game. Out of the names, you have to find someone who LeBron is comfortable with from a head coaching standpoint. The last name I heard was J.J. Redick and I started laughing. Well, now they got a podcast together, so y'all are comfortable, and y'all are buddy-buddy, so now his name is on the list? As far as I'm concerned, the only person that he's going to really trust is himself, Scott noted. Meanwhile, Scott and program host Skip Bayless chimed in that LeBron James would not accept the pressure of being both a player and the head coach, as James may want to seek a scapegoat in the event that things don't work out as planned. I don't think he'd want the pressure of being in the co-seat, the dual seat, said Bayless. Scott then replied, "You're probably right, because you gotta have a scapegoat in that seat as they've had in the last 4 years. The Lakers had Frank Vogel, who wins a championship with them, and then, the next year, boom, he's gone. Darvin Ham, who goes to the Western Conference Finals last year, and, this year, boom, he's gone," Scott added. Lakers viewed as best new fit for $251 million All-NBA guard. The Los Angeles Lakers' pursuit of a third star to pair with LeBron James and Anthony Davis will be one of the biggest storylines of the offseason around the league. Greg Swartz of Bleacher Report listed a surprise name in Bradley Beal of the Phoenix Suns, writing that the Lakers are one of 3 best new fits. Beal, a key piece to a Western Conference rival, averaged 31.3 points in the 20,202-21 season. Swartz wrote that the Lakers could use his scoring to help take pressure off James. Beal would thrive in a new situation where he gets more shot opportunities and can play alongside a pass-first floor general, Swartz wrote in his May 8 article exploring 5 NBA starts on the wrong team. The Los Angeles Lakers could use Beal's scoring to help take pressure off LeBron James. One hold-up with adding Beal is his no-trade clause in his contract. Beal has the right to veto any trade that he's a part of. Beal's contract is going to be tough to move, especially because he still has a no-trade clause, Swartz wrote. However, the 3-time All-Star is still arguably a top 5 shooting guard in the league who can help teams in need of scoring. Beal's 5-year, $251 million contract is a hefty price for any team, as he has a $50.2 million cap hit during the 2024-25 season. With the new CBA limiting teams, Beal's contract handcuffed the Phoenix Suns' ability to add quality role players around their big 3. According to Rick Bucher of Fox Sports, an Eastern Conference executive believes the Suns have to move Beal's contract. Taking the swing to acquire him wasn't without justification, the exec said. But Beal is toxic debt now. You have to move on before Book and KD demand trades, and you lose leverage in the marketplace. The contract price and no-trade clause are something the Los Angeles Lakers would have to think about, as Beal wasn't the answer in his first season for the Suns. Listing every NBA team's biggest regret this season, Grant Hughes of Bleacher Report wrote that the Phoenix's biggest regret was trading for Beal. Anyone who thought adding a third score-first player, at the cost of roster depth and balance, to a team that already had 2 elite bucket-getters did a lot of self-satisfied nodding, as Phoenix posted the NBA's worst fourth-quarter plus-minus while playing some truly uninspiring "your turn, my turn" offense, Hughes wrote in an April 16 story. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Bradley Beal? Leave your opinion in the comments.